Welcome back after the break. Now, I take the opportunity to introduce our guest for the day, Mr. T. Pakasana. Sir, may I have your permission to please begin? Thank you, sir. Sir has served 21 years in Indian Air Force as Air Warrior. Eventually, Sir took voluntary retirement as Junior Warrant Officer. Sir then strided as HR and Legal Officer in Niyati, Real Estate in Pune after taking retirement from Air Force. Currently, Sir is working in hotel industry with Fortune Inn Exotica, member of ITC Hotel Group as HR Manager. Sir has done his BA from Kanpur University, LLB from Symbiosis Law College, Pune University, and MCA from IGNOU. Sir is also a junior management qualified from Air Force Technical College, Bangalore. With this, I request Sir to kindly address our batch.
I am really excited to see such a enthusiastic student. And today I really remember when I was a student like you. And I know a few of you are familiar to me. I think last month you came to our property. And I'm really great. Today I got a chance to have an interaction with you. Firstly, I would express my sincere gratitude to Manoj sir and all college faculty to give me a chance to interact with you. Today I'll be sharing only my experience, my failure in life, right? And I want this should be not in the one-way communication. There should be both-way communication. Don't allow me to only, I only speaking, you should also respond. If I'm only speaking, there's nothing, something like listening to the radio or television. It should not happen, right? Do you agree?
Yes, sir.
Wherever you want to know, wherever you want to ask, please ask question, right? And if you really want to fall asleep, I will give you permission to sleep. Okay. The first lesson I would like to share with you is, please remain as a student, lifelong student ever. Today, in this age also, I learn from you. I learn from my son. I feel you all are well informed. So I can learn many things from you also, right? See, when we were a kid, we used to have a lot of eagerness to learn. We used to ask questions. Even I remember, I used to ask my father, why sky is blue, right? Why birds flies? That eagerness, जानने के लिए जो इच्छा है ना? That eagerness should remain ever. Then only you can learn. You can have knowledge. You can always learn something. So today you must keep your mind open. Don't let it fill. If you think that now मैं इतने काफी है, मैं इतने जानता हूँ, then new thing will not come, right? Do you agree with me? Yes, so please keep your mind open. Allow some space to fill it. Sometime when I speak, some of you may be thinking, वो तो मैं जानता हूँ, ना? If you think so, never will come a new thing. So please remain a student, lifetime student ever, right? So that new knowledge, new thing will come to your mind. Do you agree with me? Okay, right. First of all, since you are ready to learn, I must tell you how you can achieve your goal. You must set your goal, and you must know what you want to go ahead with. And when you are going towards your goal, there will be a lot of obstruction, right? You must able to pass that obstruction. Your obstruction will start from your most near and dear one, right from your parents, then your friends, and the most difficult part to get through is yourself, myself. Once, if you can overcome your what I can do, what I cannot do, your own obstruction. If you say the things what I can do, then no one can stop. If you say I cannot do this, then there it ends. Right? So Nelson Mandela, I just would like to quote, he says, everything looks impossible till you do. जब तक आप जो काम तो नहीं करते हैं, आप हर चीज़ impossible लगता है ना? I will share with my own experience. जब मैं बहुत छोटा, when I was a young boy, I belong to a village. मणिपुर के विलेज से हूँ मैं. मेरा विलेज के पास में एक रिवर है, छोटा सा रिवर है. All my friends, they used to jump to the river and dive. मैं भी उसके साथ मैं भी जाता था, देखते थे, then मैं डर के वापस आता था. ठीक है ना? Because मैं सोचता था मैं कर नहीं पाऊंगा. ठीक है ना? Because that obstruction I'm talking about, mind blockade. ठीक है ना? मैं जाता था, मैं वापस आते थे. That continue for months. Though I know how to swim, I also can jump, I can dive, but उसी हाइट से डर के वापस आते थे. One day I thought, हर आदमी कर सकता तो मैं नहीं कर सकता, क्यों नहीं कर सकते? I closed my eyes and jump. From that onwards, I enjoyed jumping. ठीक है? So पहले आपका जो है, your own जो दिमाग में है, मैं नहीं कर पाऊंगा, वो निकालना चाहिए. Then no one can stop on your way of success. All I write, I tell you, first of all, no one knows about our own limit. In fact, you don't know what is my capacity. You don't know actually your capacities. What he says, I can do only 50, but even he doesn't believe, he can be 50. And success lies in last shot. That is called last moment. Suppose if you have, you can do the push up of 20, everyone can do it. But difference comes after 20, beyond 20. And I know that I only can do 20, but my coach, the other person knows that. That's what we must know, our capacity. We have to be successful, we have to push ourselves beyond the point. That only will make you different from others. Right? That's what it says, coach is required. Excuse me. In earlier, our parents or forefathers or grandmother used to give such stories and all. But these days, in your stage, we are, the family become very nuclear family. So our grandmother we won't be getting chance to listen from grandmother. So such life coaching is required. Someone is required to coach you. Someone is to teach you or push you your limit, so that you can go up to the limit. So that you can able to reach to the goal of your life, to success your life. We normally give up. After pushing 50 push-up, we give up. ये मेरा limit है. लेकिन you can go beyond that. And success lies beyond that. I'll give you one example. Muhammad Ali, that heavyweight champion, Muhammad Ali, boxing champion, Muhammad Ali. I just read from some book. He says before he is going to fighting to the ring, he has already won. He used to come and say, I am the champion, I am the winner. He said, I am the champion, I am the winner. People says, and he used to win. That is, people say, how did you say that I am the champion, I am the winner before you come to the gym or before coming to the ring? He said, when I was doing practice, boxing practice, when hitting his to the punching back, he get tired. When doing the punching, he get tired. Yeah. Then he thought of his opponent, that he also must be getting tired, he also must be doing practice, and he also must be getting tired. So now I must do one more punching, I have to do the 1 more hour. He just do practice and punching. Then he get totally dead tired. Then he thought, at the same time, my opponent also must be getting dead tired and they must be taking rest. Now I must overcome that, I must do some more. His opponent is getting dead tired, he is taking rest and taking bath and having fun. During the time he do practice extra, the practice. So he knew that he has already walked out more than the opponent. He has already pushed through against his limit, and that's the reason he could able to beat his opponent, he said, right? So the last moment, the last punch, this is very important. That only will make you different from others. So that is the man. So we don't know our limits, so we must push to beyond our limit. I have a few points to be shared with you. See, that's what to want to become a success. Everyone is unique. Everyone, you all are unique. You all are different from others. I am different from the other person, right? So what you can do and what I can do is different. So somehow we must know our limit and we must know our talent also. And never mind when you are doing something, when you fall or we have failed. Suppose आप कुछ कर रहे हैं, आप उसमें if you are failing to do it, you should not give up. Suppose आप ये कर रहे हैं जो अभी उसके बाद मैं करने पाऊँ करके, one should not give up, right? In defense, when I am from defense, everyone knows about I am defense. When we are selecting a mission, elite group, that core group, they check our profile. In this profile, they check how many times he fails in life. It's very important. If the person, he has not failed any time in career, never included in that elite group, that mission. Because in defense, when you go for a mission, there are chances of failure is 90%. Only 10% are only the success. So we always prepare about what we'll do when you fail. So if the person who has never faced failure in life, he won't be knowing what he can do when he fails, right? So the success is when you can overcome from your failure. If you give up then and there, then you're failure. Unless until you give up your success. I can give you the example. There are ample of examples, who are success. You take any name. They're all somewhere somehow failing in their life. I was listening from Amitabh Bachchan, during his career path. No one wants to take him in his film career due to his height. No director wants to take him. But today he is a superstar. Even Shah Rukh Khan. He was not initially when he came to the film industry, no director wants to take him because they don't believe that the film will be hit when he. That's the reason he used to get those roles which are rejected by the others. But today he is the number one, Badshah. So take any, Abraham Lincoln, how many times he fell in life. Take anyone, they all fail. So never give up when you are failed somewhere. But only thing you should able to come up. You must use as a fail as a springboard to jump from there. Getting me? So never give up. So tell me anyone, tell me who have not failed in anywhere in this one, और आप जिंदगी में कभी आपने कोशिश किया आपने कहीं सक्सेस नहीं हुआ है, बताइए कुछ इस तरह का हुआ है, शेयर योर एक्सपीरियंस. कुछ हुआ कि नहीं आप लोगों का जिंदगी में कुछ? हाँ कोई फेल, ऑल सक्सेस है. कभी जिंदगी में इस तरह का हुआ कि नहीं, जैसे हमने यार मैं जिंदगी में ऐसे मैं कुछ नहीं कर पाऊँ करके? नहीं हुआ, बहुत बार हुआ है. हाँ क्यों, कोई बोला था बहुत बार हुआ है. Just share me some experience. I will also share some experience. हाँ बताइए. See, this interaction I did not prepare anything about. Yeah, I just want to share something, what I have in my mind. So you also can share me, so I can carry something from you back home. I can remember, that today I also learned something. I told you, one should be remain as a student ever.
Good evening, sir. My name is Saurav Kumar.
Okay, Saurav, tell me.
I have tried for symbiosis for the PGDM or MBA program.
Okay.
But there I have not selected there.
Okay.
I think that was my failure at that time.
But today you have selected over here, one of the best college.
Yeah, this is one of the best college, and I am very happy.
Yeah, that's what. This is good. So that is called a success. That failure should be taken as a reference point and try to jump from there. When you bounce a ball over here, it jump better height. You bounce back again harder, you'll jump high. More you can able to gain more height. So failure should be used and that as a springboard, right? So never give up when you are trying something and you fail, right? Or anything, you have any, you would like to share anything from this group? Tell me. I think you like to share something. She like to share.
So before joining here, I joined to a course for banking related.
Okay.
And I gave exam, but I didn't qualify for that. So after that, I changed my decision and decided to come for PGDM.
Oh, very good. See, and there is a lot of advantage, lot of in PGDM. After passing through a PGDM, lot of opportunities are, what knows, what your good luck from here, you'll get a lot of opportunities, right? Thank you so much. And this group, why you are keeping quiet? I want to listen something from this group also. Otherwise, someone sleeping over there. Tell me. Some share something, some experience. Bring the mic, get the mic. See, I want to, take out your pocket, and you should not feel that I am failure. Today onwards, you should start your life.
Okay, sir. So it was like 2 years back. I was done with my graduation, and I was looking for a job actually. So I went to Noida, and there I had a job in technical sales department. Technical sales. That was we had to do sales to the US customers, and in that job actually within 2 or 3 months the company was shut down. So no, that was not my fault. I had nothing to do with that, but that was shut down. And after that, I again tried my hand in different company, and there I met 2 or 3 other guys. They said that, okay, listen, this is the work we can do independently. Why don't we establish our own? I said that's a good idea. We can. So after that, I left that job. That was a good job actually. That was a well-paying job, and I left that job and I tried for my own. Actually, we had connections. We had connections from our own records that we used to sell, because that record was in our IDs, email IDs. So on that basis, we started calling the customers, attempting their businesses, and that was not legal actually. What we were doing. So we had to stop that work as well, because there was a lot of, like we can say, legal vigilant at that time in the Noida region or NCR region. So we had to stop that, and my father was insisting. My father has been insisting to prepare for civil services since last 2-3 years when I was in second year in the graduation. But I had lost that option as well, and I thought about doing MBA. So it was all about the preparation for the examination. I was not prepared for any exams, and it has been 1.5 year gap after my graduation. So it was that was the 2-3 months of time. I was in like gloom of despair, we can say. I was in that time. I was like, what I can do now with my life, I don't know. I had no idea. But then one of my friend who studied in this college, who's a senior actually, current senior, he told me that there's no point over crying over the spilled milk. Just get a fresh start. So I appeared for the process. For the second time I was selected. For the first time I was not. For the second time I was selected, and I'm here.
Good. Okay. Thank you so much. So likewise, you take out you never think about, I was failure, my friend has gone so and so, my friend becomes so and so. Never. You are unique. You can do anything. If you have to take out your mental block and think that I can do it, so long you don't give up, you are success. So long you're trying, you're success. Right? So I think, but this group, I think this all are success lot, seems. Good, very interesting. Yes, I already covered believe in yourself, and I would share one more point. Don't let your mind drive by someone. Be yourself, and don't try to change other also. You have to change, you have to do yourself. There's no, people says, we all are driving, our body is a vehicle. Your body is a vehicle. We are driving ourselves. So when you are driving in the street, and instead of your driving, you said, how is driving? Why can't he turn to left? Then we are driving yourself, you are living, so you lead to your accident. So you have to drive yourself first. You must be expert enough to control yourself, rather than controlling others, right? And why I am bringing this point is, don't let yourself to be controlled by others also. I mean, your own vehicle to be controlled, your steering should be controlled by yourself, right? Don't let other people say, don't turn to left, turn to right. I want to do MBA, but your parents say you must become a doctor. Right? So you choose your own profession where you enjoy. When you do your own, जहाँ आपको पसंद है, जहाँ इसमें आपको करना चाहता है, that you can perform best. That's the reason I said your steering of your vehicle steering should be in your hand, don't let handle your steering by anyone else, right? or anything out of that, out of any topic about a defense. The defense, that never forget about, see, the defense, that's I am talking about the real, in defense, we always, select the person who has faced the failure in the core operation mission. It's very, very important. But only thing, one should be able to come out from your success, from your failure. Bounce back. This is very important. If you cannot bounce back, then that's all. That's the reason for a very, very important elite core team, when they see the profile, they see how many times he fails, how many times he failed in mission, and bounce back. So bouncing back is very important. Never forget, and never give up. Never feel rejected that I failed, I couldn't do it. You can do better than that, right? Or anything you want to learn from? Yes, tell me.
So please tell us about your profession, like you being an HR manager. What do you expect from employees?
Yes, employees. I could see one thing. I been selecting recruiting almost last 10 years, and I find someone who have a very, very excellent in academic qualification. Sometimes they don't perform well, but someone who was just average, they excel the performance. So dear, very important is your attitude. Most important, talent, where talent doesn't work. Your attitude towards your work, your attitude of willingness to expose yourself, is a very important. Right attitude will take you to the top of the world. So we checked a person who has got a right attitude. Very, very important. As HR, I check the right attitude. Yes, academic qualification is very essential, is required, is support, it knows is required. But along with that, if you have a attitude, right attitude, no wrong attitude, right attitude, it's a most important to achieve your goal, and everybody will look at. Okay? So try to exercise thinking right towards the right attitude. Anything from this side? Anything you want to know about? Let's discuss about general, your careers, or about your how to go ahead with. Anything you want to know about from me? No, you know everything. This from here? Yes, please.
Good evening, sir. My name is Kiran Gaikwad, and as we know that our Indian Air Force is well known for the attitude, aptitude, and the altitude. So you worked in the Indian Air Force for the 21 years, and after taking the retirement, you came into the private sector. How difficult to work in the private sector, sir? What is the what kind of the professional changes you see in the you find out in the this private sector and your earlier career, sir?
Very good questions. See, I feel there is no much different. Earlier, when I was in Air Force, there is always says from distance everything looks green. It is very glamour. I thought that private sector is very glamour, but it doesn't show. When really come to the ground, when coming to the corporate, it's almost same. The hard work is always there in the Air Force also. Hard work is there in the corporate also. But the difference is that discipline, in terms of discipline. I did not cover much about the discipline. Mamta. See, now he remind me to speak something about discipline. Defense, not only Air Force, any defense is a big management institute. The big management, the real management, origin of the management. Who gives you how to lead? Who gives that organization, teach you how to be a leader? Even we know if I go over there, I am going to even kill. Even we willing to go. The leadership, the motivation, and discipline. So somewhere in the corporate, of course it is there, but we then defense, who worked in defense, has that values of the life. Who respects, who knows hierarchy. In corporate world, we need to bring those values. We need to bring those discipline. That's what I have been telling to everyone. Today, even in the discipline also, in the one institute, I have taken one in the elaborately I have taken this one, but I have not covered up with this here only. But discipline is a very, very important. Disciplines required everywhere. When I am standing here also, I have to be disciplined. When you sleep, you have to be, there is a way of sleeping. If you are not following the discipline of sleeping, when you get up, your neck with pain, right? You fall and sleep without having, yeah, right. If you don't follow discipline eating, your stomach will get pain. So very important. But in the defenses, we are so disciplined. We are so respect to each other. Once my senior says I have to do it, I have to do it. Right? Even I had experience. I was a part of the Ops Parakrams in 2001 when our parliament was attacked, and we are about to had a war with the Pakistan. So I was deployed in the Rajasthan border. We were I was in the Air Force. I was in the ground, but we were the crews to maintain the fighter aircraft. Anytime if our our base is bombarded, we all will be killed. But we are ready to do so. We are manning 24 hours over there. Pilots along with our technical crews. I was a technical crew in charge during that time. So our morale was so high that anything happened, we will face. That leadership is taught there in the defense forces. So in fact, defense are I must say in their institute who really teach you the leadership. What is the original of your management? So that's in the synopsis, the difference between yours. This is a very the one session. Thank you. Okay. Thank you so much.
As rightly said, that in order to succeed, we must first believe that we can. With this, I thank you, sir, for the wonderful session. I'm sure that batch has learnt a lot.